Very good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on the time that you are actually watching this video. You're all welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Peter, and my YouTube channel is all about contents around academic development, success, and personal growth, then business and financial growth and development. And so, if that's something that you are very much something you are very much interested in, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, liking this video, sharing it with your friends and your loved ones, and basically following me on social media. My links are in the description box below. So, today I want to talk to you all about academic excellence. That is, what steps can you take for you to become an academic um, genius? And so that's why I've titled this video 7 steps to becoming an academic genius, or 7 ways to become an academic genius. How can you become an academic genius? Now, the first step I want to bring before you is you have to cultivate a growth mindset. A growth mindset. You have to have a growth mindset. You see, everything starts in the mind. If a person is going to fail, that failure has already started in the person's mind. If a person is going to succeed, the success has already started in the person's mind. And that is why you need to be very careful with the kind of mentality or mindset that you have as it pertains to your life. The Bible says, guard your heart. Yeah, heart is used to talk about the mind. For out of it springs forth the issues of life. Whatever it is you desire, it all starts with your mind. Once the thinking is right, then the process can become right. Once the process becomes right, then chances are the results would become right. So you have to cultivate a growth mindset. Now, what is a growth mindset? A growth mindset is a kind of mentality that allows room for growth. You see, there are a lot of people that don't think they can move forward in life. Now, when we bring it to academic growth, academic development, there are so many students, probably because they have failed several times in the past, they assume that they cannot become academic geniuses. They feel that the top position in the class is not meant for them. Who told you so? Those people that are making it at the first round, that are making it at the top of the class, the top 1%, the top 10%, the top 5%, those people are also human beings. The only difference is that there are certain things that they have consistently done, a certain kind of programming that they have taken themselves through, which you haven't. But it doesn't mean that they are superior to you and you are inferior to them. Not at all. It doesn't mean that. And so you need to have a growth mindset. You need to change your mindset. If up until now you've been thinking that you are meant for failure, I want you to discard that mentality. Have the mentality that you are meant and destined to be successful, and that success spills into what? Your academics. Now, the second thing is you need to establish a consistent study routine. A consistent study routine. You see, it's not enough to have the right kind of mindset. It's not enough for you to say, oh, this is what I want to do. I believe I can do this. I believe I can fly. You need to think of how you can get wings to fly. You also need to think of how you can use those wings so that you'll be able to what? To fly. And that means that when you want to move on in this journey of academic excellence, you want to become an academic genius, something must stand out. You must be consistently into a well programmed study routine. You must be consistently into it. That means you must have a study routine. Your study routine entails how many hours of the day you are going to spend to read, what time of the day you are going to be reading or studying, how many pages of the textbook or the material you want to cover, and what are your plans towards solving past questions, um, making some research, going to the library, going on the internet, using maybe ChatGPT. What plans do you have towards that? And how long do you plan to study a particular course or a particular subject? So you have to have a study routine. Then you have to be consistent with following it. You see, sometimes a lot of people they have powerful goals and powerful processes to attain those goals, powerful study routines. But when it comes to execution, they are not consistent. Today they study, tomorrow they don't study, and then maybe 3 days later they study again, and then 4 days later they are resting, and all that kind of inconsistency and irregularity would cause a lot of what? A lot of problem, because at the end of the day, when you are not consistent, you will not be able to attain the kind of success that you desire. And so you must have the understanding that you must have a what? A consistent study routine. You must be consistent. And if consistency is a problem, there are many things you can do to learn how to be consistent. One of these is I'm going to post a video to teach you on how to be what? To be consistent in anything at all that you want to achieve, how to be consistent in the journey and in the process of trying to attain any worthwhile goal. Now, the third thing you must consider for you to become an academic genius is that you must read widely and deeply. You must read widely and what? And deeply. A lot of people, a lot of students are shallow in their reading habit or in their reading pattern. All they just want to do is they just want to peruse the material, look at it, skim through the material, and then go and write the exam. It doesn't work that way. You have to have an in-depth understanding of the material. You have to know what exactly is the course trying to say, what exactly is the content all about, what exactly is the writer of that material saying, what exactly is it that the lecturer wants you as a student to what? To understand. And this might entail sorry, and this might entail you um asking the lecturer beforehand, or checking around, watching YouTube videos. You see, it takes a lot of work. This is where the work comes in. You have to be able to read widely. Sometimes you might need to read 3, 4, 5 textbooks and materials on just that particular topic. And when you are reading deeply in between the lines. You are trying to know what exactly is this particular line trying to say? What exactly is this line talking about? That's what you are trying to do. You are trying to learn the material deeply. You are not just, for instance, now let's say you are reading about pressure in physics. Let's take that for instance. You're not just trying to cram only the definition of pressure. Pressure is the ratio of force to area. You want to know, how is this force related to the area? What exactly is this force all about? What exactly does it entail? This so-called area, what is it all about? Are there special units, SI unit, standard system, international units for it? What exactly is this course material talking about? That is what you want to know. And when you do this, when you have this mindset, it helps you to understand the material better. And any way lecturers or your examiners want to twist the question, you would be able to what? To understand and decipher what it is that they want you to do. And you'll be able to provide the right answers, the intelligent answers that would earn you the right kind of marks that will put you among the ranks of academic geniuses. Now, number 4, embrace critical thinking. Embrace critical thinking. It's not enough to just memorize material. It's not just enough for you to say, okay, this is this and that. You need to know why it is what it is, how it is what it is, where is it applicable, where is it not applicable, how does it correspond to the real life world. You have to be a deep critical thinker, and this comes with skills. It comes with you first and foremost realizing that everything you are learning about is relevant. It has its relevance in the present day world, and so you have to find out what that relevance is. You see, when you have that mentality of always wanting to find out how something is related to the real life situation, the real life world, the real world, it would help you to have first-hand experience of that material, of that content. And so when people ask you to explain that thing better, either in an exam or maybe in a talk, in a discussion or whatever it is, you'll be able to what? Give solid, profound explanations of that particular concept. And at that point, you're already on your way to being an academic genius. Number 5, you need to surround yourself with like-minded people. You see, like begets like. If you want to be if you have 4 friends of intelligent people, and you are the fifth friend, you are likely going to be the fifth intelligent person. Why? Because the habits, the attitudes, and the character of these people will tend to rub off on you. Surround yourself with the right kind of people. You can't be moving along with losers, people that are not serious in the academic journey, and yet you want to what? You want to be successful. You want to be profound. You want to be an academic genius. When the bulk of your friends are people that are not taking the academics seriously, you need to what? Move away from those that are not dragging you towards, that are not pushing you towards your goals, towards your academic goals. You have to move away from them. Now, this does not mean that you can't be of help to them. Of course, you can be of help to them, but you moving away from them means that you have a different kind of mindset and mentality compared to them, and you are ready to what? To put in the necessary work and effort, even when they do not approve of it. You are not ready to seek their opinion as far as it pertains to your academics. You are not ready to seek their opinion. You are focused on your goals. Then you move towards people that will always push you towards your academic goals. Then the sixth one is you need to embrace failure as a learning opportunity. You see, there is nobody that gets born with the attribute of being an academic genius. There's nobody that was born with knowing quadratic equations. Nobody was born like that. Everybody learned it here on earth. And so at that point, or at that process, during that process of learning, people failed. They failed. But what really made the difference was that those that failed refused to give up. Those that failed and succeeded, they refused to give up. And so it doesn't matter whether you have failed a professional exam before, you have failed a school exam, you have failed a test. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you do not give up. You have the tenacity within you. You make up your mind that no matter what happens, you are going to keep on keeping on. You are going to keep on moving forward. All you need to do is look at your strategies, find out what is not working, and then you replace it with what needs to work, what is likely going to work. Then the seventh thing I want to talk about, the last but not the least, is never stop learning. Academic geniuses, they do not stop learning. They are always evolving, always finding better ways. Even if there is a pattern that has been working for them for a long time, they are looking for a way that would make their learning process to be easier, to be better. Maybe they were the kind of people that maybe their reading pattern helps them to assimilate materials in 3 hours. They are looking for a way to see how they can make that to improve that method, so that assimilation time can be maybe just 1 hour. That will free up more time for them to read other materials, study other materials, and go way ahead of the pack. The point is that do not stop learning. Now that's all of it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you love the video, please consider subscribing. There are more contents I'm going to be uploading in the future. Contents around business, success, growth, motivation, personal development, and all of that. And also spiritual content. And so if that's what you're interested in, please consider subscribing. Like this video and share it to whosoever you believe might be in need of what I have shared in this video. I'm also inviting you to follow me on social media. All my links are in the description box below. Once again, thank you for watching this video, and till we meet next time, keep on marching towards your goals. God bless you.